Time passed. The Promised Land was now the home of the chosen people. Cities were built, crops grew, children were born. But along with stability came forgetfulness. They forgot who led them in the desert, who opened the Jordan, who gave them the land. Without kings, the people were governed by judges, men and women raised up by God in times of crisis. They were temporary leaders, used by God to save the people from themselves. Because, time after time, Israel strayed. They embraced the idols of neighboring peoples. They forgot the commandments. They fell. In these falls came oppression. Enemy peoples invaded, stole crops, destroyed villages. Then the people cried out. God heard, and he raised up a judge. This was the case with Othniel, who freed the Israelites from the hands of Mesopotamia. With Deborah, a valiant prophetess, who led the armies with courage and faith. But even after each deliverance, the cycle began again. Peace, disobedience, oppression, clamor, and redemption. The people's hearts were fickle. They wanted blessing, but they did not want obedience. In one of these dark times, Gideon appeared, an ordinary man, harvesting wheat in secret, afraid of the Midianites. An angel appeared and called him. The Lord is with you, mighty man of valor. Gideon doubted. He asked for signs. Still, God chose him. With only 300 men, using torches and trumpets, Gideon defeated a much larger enemy army. But after the victory, he refused to be king. He knew that the true king was God. However, the people persisted in their wrong paths. With each generation, they were further away from their purpose. Faith became tradition. The commandments were forgotten. Altars to strange gods multiplied. Even so, God continued to raise his voice. Samson, with his extraordinary strength, was one of these instruments. But even Samson allowed himself to be overcome by his weaknesses. Seduced by Delilah, he lost his strength and was humiliated. Only at the end, blind and humiliated, did he cry out to God, and God heard. The story of the judges was not about perfection, but about mercy. God did not choose the strongest or the holiest, but those who were available. Each judge was a reminder that, even when the people were lost, God was still close. In the midst of darkness, there were glimmers of hope. A Moabite woman named Ruth chose to follow the God of Israel. Her story, marked by loyalty and love, would bear eternal fruit. The people remained wavering, but God's plan did not waver. In silence, he was preparing something greater. A new time was approaching, and with it, the hope of a king who would unite the people, and one day, of a Savior who would restore all things. The Promised Land was just the beginning. The hearts of the people still needed to be won.